Steve, really good win in Durban, and I asked Stump the question about being distracted. How are you handling your team in the last couple of days?
Yeah, we're all good now. Obviously, there's been a fair bit going on the last couple of days, but the guys trained really well yesterday. A few boys are going to have a little hit today, pretty quiet session, and be ready to go for this test match. Obviously, a pretty quick turnaround in between the first game and this one. So, we played a really good game in Durban. Probably hasn't been spoken about much, but we played some good cricket, and hopefully we can keep it up this week.
Steve, can you confirm if you will be making any changes?
No changes, same team.
Steve, South Africa have now been made aware of the fact that David Warner can maybe be instigated or incited into doing something that could get him banned. So, what have you said to him in terms of just keeping himself in check and not getting drawn into any traps or something like that?
I think it's about just playing the game and just going out and enjoying it. And Davey plays really well when he's aggressive and he gets into a contest. Obviously, he's going to have to be careful to not cross the line. He's not got any more chances before missing games. So he's obviously aware of that, and hopefully he can come out this week and play a really good game of cricket.
Are you expecting the South Africans to come up strongly tomorrow?
Say that again, sorry?
Are you expecting the South Africans to come up strongly tomorrow for revenge?
Oh, no doubt. Look, they're a very good side, and they're probably hurting after losing the first Test match, and no doubt they'll come back hard in this one.
Steve, were you at any point concerned that you might not have David this week?
There were a few moments where that might have been the case, but he's had his charge, he's accepted it. We're moving on from that now and worrying about this week. It's another great opportunity for this team to play some really good cricket and hopefully go 2-0 up in the series.
Steve, just come out of the meeting with BAF and the team managers and match referee and umpires. Has that been effectively a line drawn under the past week, and do you think both teams are going to be on the same page about how they play it over the next 5 days?
Yeah, I hope so. It was nice to just have a chat and just ensure that I guess that we're playing within the spirit of the game, and that cricket's what's written about and talked about after this game. That it's all sort of been about the indiscretions of the last fixture, and that's not what we want for the game. And cricket's got to be the winner. So it's just about staying in line, continuing playing good hard cricket. There's nothing wrong with a bit of banter out in the field and things like that. Just making sure that we're not getting personal, we're not crossing any lines, and we're just playing the game.
Do you think the umpires are going to be any more, proactive if they think that things are starting to get heated up?
Yeah, that was also talked about. More with the fact that if they hear something going on, it's about going to either myself or Faf and ensuring that we have our troops in line and playing within the guidelines. So that was basically the conversation.
Right. Yeah, Steve, we're hearing a lot about this line and how it's drawn and so on. Just for maybe a bit of clarification, we know what happened within going up the dressing room. Before that on the pitch, there was some pretty aggressive language appeared to be thrown from the Australians towards the cop. How close to the line was that?
I don't think we did a great deal wrong then. I think that was all fine. It was in our meeting just then. It was also talked about swearing and things like that, and obviously we don't want that to sort of be happening a lot out on the field and being seen by or heard by people watching the cricket. So I don't think there was any real issue with what was happening out on the field prior to the incident.
Steve, could you please talk about Dean Elgar? Are you starting to maybe think twice every time he grabs the ball now? He's gotten me over a couple of times, I think, in the previous score as well. How are you approaching that, going on to obviously this test and obviously moving forward?
I don't think he really gives me nightmares. But Yeah, he's got my wicket a couple of times, unfortunately. But you know, you got to get out to someone, don't you? Look, if he bowls to me in this game, I'll perhaps be a little bit more watchful.
Steve, back here. Do you think different teams have different views on what is and isn't within the spirit of the game? Is Australia's view of that different from New Zealand's, for instance?
I don't think so. You know, I think you know when you say something or do something wrong. You know that. So it's about just making sure you don't do that. And at times people can go over the top with their emotions and let their emotions get the better of themselves. In the end, we're playing a competitive sport for your country, and you know it means a lot to so many different people. So sometimes you can go over the line, and that's not what we want to see. But you know, I can't promise it's not going to happen again in the future. But we'll be doing our best to ensure that our behaviour's in a good place.
Stephen, just given your stated desire that you don't want guys to go overboard on the field, how does this tie in with the stump microphones being left on and incidents where it seems like your team is desperately trying to get them turned off?
I don't think it's desperately trying to get them turned off, but I know it's certainly you know, written by the ICC that when the ball's dead, the stump mics aren't supposed to be on. So, you know, I guess it's up to the host broadcaster to ensure that that's the case. That's the guidelines that they're set. And unfortunately, a few people have been, you know, caught saying a few different things when the stump mic shouldn't be on. So, you know, I think that's something that the ICC needs to look at, and you know, just to make sure that they're off when the ball's dead.
So, if I can just follow up, do you think it would help though in making the lines more clear and improving behaviour if the microphones were actually kept on?
I just think that they should be switched off when the ball's dead, to be perfectly honest with you.
Steve, was there any consensus over what a personal remark is in this meeting that you just had?
No, we didn't touch on that. As I said before, I think you know when you get personal, and you know when you've said something wrong. You know, that's just sort of common decency kind of thing. So it's you know, you know when you cross the line and you make an error, and it's up to the individuals and obviously myself and Faf as captain to ensure that doesn't happen again in this series.
Stephen, when South Africa and Australia 18 months ago, after the loss in Hobart, there was a lot of talk about your side and how you're not the typical Australian team on the field, and Matthew Wade came in, and that all happened in Adelaide, and you've had some success over the last 18 months. How do you personally view how you want to run your team then?
I think for us as a team, as an Australian team, I think we play our best when we play good, hard, aggressive cricket, and you know, find a way to get in the battle on the field, whatever way you have to do to get the best out of yourself. And you know, if that's by having a bit of banter with someone, then so be it. If that gets you motivated and up for the challenge, then go for your life. It's pretty simple. It's just about not crossing that line to go into that personal sort of space and things like that. But you know, I think a bit of banter on the field's no issue at all.